Boris was trapped by von der Leyen. Boris's 15-year schedule will kill the Australian deal. Boris Johnson's lousy withdrawal agreement is the root cause of all the wrangling over a proposed trade deal with Australia. Former Brexit Party MEP Ben Habib has warned. And he has even suggested Mr. Johnson was trying to kill the deal to avoid setting the UK on a collision course with Brussels. Mr. Habib was speaking after International Trade Secretary Liz Truss offered Australia a deal whereby both countries would phase out taxes on imports over a 15-year period. In doing so, she has ignored the concerns of the National Farmers Union, which has warned freeing up the UK-Australian trade in meat will result in hundreds of British cow and sheep breeders going bust. However, Mr. Habib said ultimately, the problem stemmed from the deal which Mr. Johnson signed in 2019 to take the UK out of the bloc in the first place, because its terms meant Britain was not free to do away with tariffs and quotas altogether, but instead had to phase them in. Mr. Habib said, the UK's failure so far to do a tariff and quota-free trade deal with Australia has nothing to do with the threat this would pose to British farmers. It is not because Remainers are putting a spanner in the works. It is a direct result of the lousy withdrawal agreement, Boris's Irish Sea border, and the trade and cooperation agreement with the EU. Watch Parliament Live, read the Gov websites. Ben's wrong to try to portray a government that has underhandedly kept us aligned with the EU. The UK is no longer a member of the European Union or its markets. EU legislation, as it applied to the UK, is now a part of UK domestic legislation, under the control of the UK's parliaments and assemblies. If people thought for one moment that after nearly 50 years of being an EU member, we would be suddenly and completely out on the 31st, they are naive. Motivation for global trade amongst the people of the UK and Parliament will dictate the market. We need and will get out of this nanny state mentality and face every barrier to global trade as it arises. We fought for Brexit to stop the control and regulation of our markets and jobs, to open up innovation and opportunity for all. If that means the sacrifice of factory farming, many of which are owned by foreign EU businesses that have purchased our land during membership, then so be it. Those global markets will be opened. It's inevitable. Time is all it takes. There's enough fighting for free trade in Parliament and in the people, and access will become more available. Mr. Habib added, Liz Truss has done a brilliant job rolling over trade agreements with countries which previously had deals with the EU, but her successes are limited to rollovers of EU deals. The proposed trade agreement with Australia would have been her first genuine new trade deal. It was her first test of a post-Brexit British trade policy. What do you think about Mr. Habib's comments? Let me know by commenting below and let's discuss. If you find the video good, please don't regret one like and share them. I will continuously update the latest news in the next videos. Please subscribe to the channel so you don't miss it. Thank you.